Hello and welcome back to RoboCop. Today we'll be starting off by heading into the sewers, which is always a fun time.
Yay, sewers.
The obligatory sewer level.
I mean, we could have just not. Although I guess for a city like Detroit here, I feel like a sewer level is pretty apropos.
Huh. Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a roofie.
I'm not sure if that even affects us, but we will keep that in mind.
In general, I think that's pretty solid advice.
But yeah, it is.
Especially in a town like this one.
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken down the plan to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact if backup. Stay safe.
I mean, between the subtitles and the voiceover, we kinda got all of that, so that's fine. So the design of the sewer here, it is quite obviously based on the set used in RoboCop 3.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously a sewer is a sewer, but this is very obviously supposed to be the set from the film.
That's actually kind of neat. I did not realize that this area was based off of a real movie locale. I don't know why I didn't think that. I think everything in the game so far has been.
Yeah, I actually didn't watch RoboCop 3 after I had played this, and when they got to the sewers where the sort of resistance against the OCP, or against OCP was, where their HQ was, I was like, oh, that's the sewer in the game, okay. So that's where they got that. We have some party goers. So yeah, it seems like the resistance in RoboCop 3 wasn't the first group to have some type of hideout here in the sewers. As we are, of course, on the trail of Wendell's goons. Oh. Well, that's fine, I was gonna explore this other area here anyway, so... So sometimes the sort of voice clips from the enemies will kind of weirdly repeat like that. I'm not sure what's causing it.
That is bizarre.
I mean, that is one of the 800 million different small bugs in this game, so... After a point, you just kinda learn to roll with them. Ramming speed. Just look around to make sure we don't miss anything. Not a whole lot here, so let's just flip the switch. Yay, progress. Okay, have fun, guys.
This one's been having fun for a while.
Yeah, he had too much fun. Not a whole lot here in this little room, but oh well. At least we got another recovery charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that guy
I think
might
he's
be
dead.
done.
He's dead. Stop, RoboCop. Stop. He's dead.
Stop, stop, he's already dead. Yeah, he kinda ragdolled in a weird way, so I wasn't quite sure if he was dead.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
It's amazing RoboCop didn't kill the server room while shooting that one dude.
Yeah, I tried to avoid actually shooting the console. I don't think that actually matters, but still.
Yeah, I don't think OCP will be particularly happy if RoboCop just killed their servers.
I mean, we don't particularly care what OCP thinks, to be fair.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm not sure why I'm shooting the water. I saw a rat.
RoboCop's just engaging in the time-honored video game tradition of gun fishing.
I don't think there's gonna be a lot of fish down in the sewers.
Probably not, but you know what? We can go fish for rats, I guess.
Or giant mutant alligators.
I didn't realize that Detroit was in the same neighborhood as Raccoon City.
I mean, I'm sure OCP would cooperate with Umbrella if they had the chance.
Probably.
Just open a branch in Detroit.
Actually, yeah, Arkley and Detroit are both like Midwestern US, I guess, so it's not in the realm of impossibility.
Anyway, we now have double critical damage
Oh, hell yeah.
from the focus tree, so that's gonna be useful for headshots and junk shots and, well, various bits that are sort of equivalent on the robots. So that's gonna be fun.
You can pound those nuts twice as hard now.
I mean, I guess you could say it like that, yeah, sure. Guys, please, you really have to work on those throwing arms.
Wait, did he throw it into the pipe?
I'm not sure, I think he did. But I'm more commenting on the general slowness of their throws, because I just have time to either shoot the grenade off from their hand or just shoot them in general.
Oh, well, you see, he's more of a batter, not a pitcher.
Well, sure.
I think those two skill sets just don't overlap.
Yeah, anyway, here is our first turret. Doesn't take too much to destroy, but we can also hack them.
Ooh.
If we just go around the corner here, yeah, we can just about see, well, not very well, there we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can see total blackness.
Yeah, we can hack that, but obviously that was not in a particularly advantageous position for us to start hacking.
Yeah, and RoboCop is a little too ahead of the time to have 9S's hack on site technology.
Yeah, we don't quite have that.
Had to snap and dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Yeah, don't mind me, I just took some of your chips.
You monster, they're his favorite barbecue chips.
I probably wouldn't recommend barbecuing a PCB. It doesn't seem healthy.
I mean, potato chips tend not to be, but you know.
I also wouldn't recommend putting potato chips on PCBs. That might also not be particularly healthy.
The double critical damage on nuts is really taking a toll on that dude.
He's not having fun, no. Now over here is another turret, as well as a computer we might actually be able to hack without getting shot to bits. I mean, we have so much health and so much armor that we could just survive it anyway, but let's just do this. There we go. They did not count on our mighty data spike. Oh, hello. You know what, let's just try something out. That did nothing.
Nice.
That also did nothing. I'm not gonna go there just yet. Just gonna see what's around the corner here. Apparently nothing. I will also try something else. Okay, that did 10 damage without any shields. So, quite harmless. Ah, damn it, I didn't expect that to actually hit me. It did 1 hit point of damage.
It's okay. We got a power box here.
Hello there, lads.
Goodbye, lads.
Maybe not the best idea to leave that lying around.
I'm glad there were 2 of them, so you had a second chance in case you missed.
I lost my hand!
Right. So just having a quick look around to see if there's anything... A lot of guns, but at this point we don't really need them.
Do we need anything else other than the Auto 9 at this point?
Not really, no.
Oh my. I think he lost a lot more than just his hand in the door.
Okay, well, we have the computer here, so
Just pay no mind.
us and our friend Jeffrey here can look at it.
Just pay no mind to the fact that Jeffrey's ass is going to constantly be in your face while you're doing this.
So that is some slightly revealing details.
Interesting.
I found the computer,
What did they need it for?
retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I'm uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's much else around here. Here I'm just briefly stopping to look at the guide, I think, so I can just make sure that I don't miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey just gets around a lot, I think. Alright, so now we just gotta head on over to OCP HQ. We should probably hose ourselves off first, though I don't think they would appreciate if we go there smelling like raw sewage.
You know what? It's fine. We'll just it's psychological damage.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Now we should probably remember that we can't actually arrest OCP executives, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not sure about the viability of this plan, so to speak. But never mind that, because we have a lot of stuff to look at here at the HQ before we even consider going up.
I told you Smith'd be fired.
Everyone knows it's because of you.
Well, that twerp messed with the wrong guy.
Twerp. Who even says twerp unless you're like Team Rocket?
Maybe that is an ex-Team Rocket guy.
Well, yeah, he would probably have this sort of core competencies that OCP would appreciate.
Yeah, maybe James just decided to go corporate after leaving Team Rocket.
Oh dear. Oh, that kind of note. Okay, that sounded a lot more grim than it... Well, it's still pretty grim, but, you know. That's usually not what that term means.
Didn't send a summary message. Always send.
Did that note just come from like Edgewater or something?
I'll present your idea as his own.
Okay, guys, carry on.
Edgewater's the name of the first area in Outer Worlds, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
One day I might actually get back to that LP. But first, we have some passive-aggressive post-it notes, so let's enjoy them. I don't really want to hear about your toilet issues, to be quite honest.
These are some passive-aggressive sticky notes. What?
Corporate office work. Not even once. Yeah, so apparently if you're a good worker, you get to use the fancy executive bathroom.
That toilet better be made of like solid gold for that privilege. Or for that to be a privilege, I'd rather.
I mean, we see it in the first film. It is pretty fancy. And here I'm just, again, kind of looking at my chips in case there's anything we could upgrade, but not really, no. Instead, let's just put our skill point into scanning. Work towards this skill there.
Did you have a career development meeting with your supervisor?
Well, did you? I want to know.
friendly reminder. Stealing office supplies will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, Meg. Thank you.
Yeah, nothing on this side.
I didn't know today's Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Had no choice. His nanny killed herself this morning.
What?
Right, moving on.
I think I know how to solve the jumper problem we're having.
Psychological support?
Nets. I will present my solution at today's meeting.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the physics of that, but you can try.
Just let me go. You said yourself that
I mean, what they're really they're just gonna have nets on every floor.
You broke into the security room. You're up.
It's just gonna look like Spider-Man
Robo, could you resolve
was hired as the decorating consultant, I guess.
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
Yes, illegal evictions through some kind of loophole.
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Okay, nobody's gonna mind her just hanging out, so... So let's make our way to the security room. Eventually.
I mean, no need to rush. We got time.
Out of concern for our employees, Omni Consumer Products have purchased new sleeping bags. You will be notified by your supervisor about your options. And remember, your efforts are paying off.
Oh look, they have reduced the staff by 2781.
That's
Which, I mean... The AAA gaming industry laughs at your puny layoffs. Come on, OCP, you can do better than that.
Meanwhile, I'm just thinking, like, that's such a specific number.
You know, you just wanna be accurate. I don't think there's anything to the left there. I have been there before and it was just, well, nothing. So let's just move on.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
Well, I think we can figure this out. Oh.
Yeah, about that.
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Again, how are we supposed to apprehend the old man?
We'll just hope someone fires him or something again.
System. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
Right, well, we do have to mess with the computer. I don't think he's gonna appreciate that. Right, good. That is exactly the kind of security that you need.
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed.
Right, so clearly we have to get rid of him somehow. You just age like 20 years.
Still here?
Your conflict with the...
Look, it's a stressful job.
What is that about?
And they don't have psychological support.
Sack of incompetence. For example, he put this metal detector gate nearby with no one to supervise it. So that means I have to run and check it every time it beeps. And don't even get me started on the door codes. I think I can tell you that. You're an OCP cop, right? My boss made it so the new security code for each door is always some number that you can easily find around the door. Thank God the doors aren't locked with keys. He'd probably make us leave keys under doormats.
Security computers connect to a network. It is worth checking if there is another system that needs rebooting.
Yeah, it's all brand new. Hasn't been tested before implementation. My boss's idea. I should go and check it out. I'll be on my way.
Don't hurry back. Also, that is some janky ass noise effect. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell? Like, everything else here looks great, and then there's just this... whatever the hell that is.
Surely there were better ways to get some, better CRT footage than that.
Well, at least we got the data. Just gonna look around again to see... to make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think we did. And their cable management is almost as bad as mine. So now let's just head back to Ortiz. Yes, hello, we have nothing. Yeah, there we go, just look at the metal detector. And now here I thought the side stairs were actually closer than they were, so I gotta take a detour. The scenic route, if you will.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I think she's a bad influence on us.
I don't know if shuffling an electronic database is going to do what he thinks it is.
It's just gonna put them behind like 50 million subfolders.
Why so eager to fight OCP?
I fight the bad guys. And when it comes to bad guys, OCP is the worst. They forced my parents to give up everything they'd worked for. They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to expose OCP. She didn't take it well. But revenge is good motivation, not a reason. I want to spare others the suffering that we went through, even if I have to sacrifice my career or freedom. But maybe now's not the time for this conversation. We have work to do.
Now, I don't remember if that check actually works on the console versions.
I don't know.
Obviously, I did hear it before on PC, but I don't know if that actually worked on console. But never mind that, because we have our password. There we go. That's why it's so specific.
Ah. Okay, sure. That's one way. That's one way to hide your passcode, I guess.
We are all about security here at OCP. We are really sticking our data spike everywhere lately, I think.
I mean, as long as you're using protection, it should be okay.
Should we maybe close the doors or... Okay, never mind.
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Okay, I think now we can actually get to apprehending the old man.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
A meeting regarding Afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up? Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up. That's why I wouldn't mind you giving me a nod during your public appearances. We need a little push in the ratings. Remember, it's your freedom we're talking about. Anyway, great talk. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Never mind cleaning up the city, they should clean up the glass on that elevator.
Seriously?
And yeah, somehow I feel like our freedom is not really the big issue here. Okay, this actually goes to the fancy executive area, so we are not going there just yet. There's a couple more things we can look at.
I'm as fresh as a daisy. Didn't you sleep in the office? I did, and I'm telling you, I need to stay here more often. No wife, no kids, just peace and quiet.
That is, I think, 20 to 25 Celsius.
I kind of like the lower end of that range, but...
Yeah.
Ozone layer deprived Californian heat. What?
I mean, yeah, we lost the ozone layer, haven't you heard?
That's one way to describe sweltering temperatures, I guess.
Yeah, but it's fine. Just use Sunblock 5000 and it's all gonna be fine, aside from this skin cancer.
All of you working overtime, remember that you can keep pictures of your family on your desk. Omni Consumer Products cares.
Let's see what they've been reading. An analysis of healthcare. I would probably go for something a little bit lighter, but... well, whatever. Okay, that is not where we're going. That is also not where we're going. I'm glad it just lets us open these random supply closets. There's one more.
You are special. You are important. You deserve better. Better job, better office, better water. You need to stay hydrated to conquer the world of business. And where will you get the energy from? From the source. Source water for a modern-day businessman. Extracted from wells of the driest places on Earth, where simply surviving is the toughest challenge. That's the attitude that you need to stay ahead in the corporate world. Source. Now limited edition flavor. Glacier melting cold.
Excuse me while I go put it in order for a case of that stuff.
Yeah, in the meantime, we'll just have a look at beautiful, scenic Detroit. I really want to walk through all this glass, but I can't because we're not in combat. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's just actually go to the executive area. Not to the conference room yet, of course, because there's plenty to see here as well.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless hospitalization is required. Thank you.
Now over here in this closet we have a bit of a reference. This is the Delta City model from the first film, from the 8209 demonstration scene, where poor Executive Kenny kinda got obliterated on top of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, apparently Kenny in South Park was apparently named after that character.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's also really cool.
That's why he died in all the early episodes.
I actually did not know that was a reference to RoboCop. That's really cool.
Hey, one of the Halloween episodes, he actually dresses as Ed 209. Okay, before we head to the conference room, there's still a bit more stuff to look at.
Why was he smiling when I signed it? He never smiles. There must be a catch. He set me up for something.
That is the ladies' room, can't go there. But here is the fancy executive bathroom.
Yep, I think I remember this set.
Yep. Just like in the film.
What is with this empty corner?
I mean, isn't that where Dick Jones and what's his name had their Bob Morton had their little argument?
Oh, was that the place?
I think it was.
Last month.
Was definitely in one of the corners. But that's enough of that. Now let's actually go to the conference. Or the conference room anyway.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
Yes, I can see that.
There is no one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Well, first of all, we don't want to miss this. The 5.1 PCB. Let's have a look. I'm not sure why they give us the 5.1 after 5.2 and 5.3, but they do. So this one is spec'd for raw damage.
Ooh.
As well as the weapon spread. This is a lot of these damage nodes that are easily accessible in various shapes. Also, we get Doom rounds, which is just a fantastic name. And yeah, you know, random explosive rounds, not too bad. There's the auto feeder. I don't know how Piercer actually compares to the actual like armor piercing bonuses.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We will not use that. Again, a slightly more complex PCB. Not too complex. So that'll do. Just put that one there, and there we go. Max weapon damage bonus. So let's see what else we got here in this room eventually. Guess I was still kinda making sure I didn't miss any, like, or if I didn't have like better chips I could put in there, but apparently not. Well, there's the new Delta City model. And what's this?
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, RoboCop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Afterlife. Eternity today.